Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Tuesday, you know what that means? It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world, Some Sports for You. On YouTube and podcast right now, your TV devices and laptops and desktops on YouTube, on Facebook, follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Sports for You Podcast. Follow me at John Watcher0984 on X and Instagram. Follow Mark on Instagram, hi, I'm Mark on X. On X, Instagram, and TikTok. And then we got right now, and then obviously we're in NFL offseason mandatory camps officially kicked off. So that's obviously been brewing in the NFL. That goes between Oklahoma City and the Indiana Pacers. So we didn't have a show on Friday, so we didn't react to game one. What I'm saying, by the way, happy birthday to belated birthday to Sam the other day. Sam's birthday was over the weekend, so happy birthday to Sam.
Happy birthday, Sam.
But this series is now tied up at one game apiece. Game 3 tomorrow, as the series shifts to Indy. Game 4, game 3 tomorrow. Game 4 Friday during our show, and then game 5 will be Monday back in OKC. So let's just start with what happened in game 1. Game 1, obviously, what the Thunder looked like they had this game pretty much locked up. And I don't know what happened in that final 15 minutes. But the Indiana Pacers came back from down 15 and a game winner from Tyrese Halliburton, and now the Pacers are up, end up taking a 1-0 series lead. But then that shift back to game 2 on Sunday night, where currently the Thunder responded, and now the series is tied up at 1 game apiece. Like I said, game 3 tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Game 4 Friday, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Both of those games will be in Indy. Then Monday's game 5, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, back in OKC. Mark, talk about game 1. What went wrong in game 1 for the Pacers to make that huge comeback?
I feel like, man, that's one of them games where OKC got out to a big lead, and then they kind of just start feeling like we got this. This is they took their foot off the gas pretty much. I think what they did, and then you start seeing Indiana, the Pacers started making timely shots again, what they've been doing all playoffs. And then it was too late for OKC to turn it back on just like that. So, they got caught slipping. But we've been seeing that a lot in these playoffs, especially in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks was doing that to Boston, and then Pacers did it to the Knicks, and now the Pacers doing it to OKC. I just think that in game 1, man, they got caught slipping, man. They let their foot off the gas and didn't turn it back on in time to pull off the game.
I agree. Yeah, I was shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked because obviously the Pacers always have that game in them where they've mounted where they rallied from a frenzy to get back to the game, and clearly game 1 was no different. And obviously Tyrese Halliburton hitting the game winner on Lou Dort got the matchup they wanted. Their best defender on the team's best playmaker, but it was Tyrese Halliburton who got the shot. He won it and ended up knocking it down, and that gave them the game 1 victory in OKC. Now let's fast forward to game 2 on Sunday night back at OKC. Clearly, the Thunder answered the bell because they clearly didn't. They clearly did not feel right about the way that series, way game.
Yeah, I think in game 2 what they did was when they made sure they wouldn't go make that same mistake again. I think they was gonna make sure that they wouldn't go take their foot off the gas and end up in that same position again. So they came in there and put their foot on Pacers' throat, man, and got them out of here.
Yeah, and obviously, talking about Tyrese Halliburton, he's not had these games where it looked like he should be just taking over. In the first game, obviously, he came back. He only had 14 in game 2, game 1, and obviously the game winner played a huge part in that. But now and then game 2, to me, it was pretty much a no show.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty much a no show. 5 points through 4 quarters. And I don't care about the 12 he had in the fourth quarter. That was all empty calorie. The game was already decided. But you can't have the. He's waiting too late to get aggressive, which is not going to help the Pacers if they want any chance of winning an NBA championship.
Yeah.
Clearly. And if he's gonna get going, if he's gonna be their best player, or is everyone deeming him this next superstar?
A superstar now.
Yeah. He can't be having 5 points in 3 quarters. And it ain't like, I mean, I know OKC has a great defense, but let's be clear.
And it's not like he had 5 points and was doing everything else on the court. Like, sometimes even with so many superstar players, they can have off nights and bad shoot nights, but you can still tell that they're on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be they turn up the intensity on defense, they start getting rebounds, they start creating for other players. In some form or fashion, these superstars was make an imprint on the game. You didn't even know Tyrese was playing for most of that game.
Really didn't. He was pretty much invisible. He was like he basically disappeared. Mm-hmm. 5 points. I don't care if how much he got Pascal Siakam or Aaron Nesmith or Andrew Nemhard or any of those other guys involved. 5 points. That's not going to get you a win in the NBA Finals. I'm sorry. And clearly, it showed they need him to be a little more aggressive on the offensive end. They need him to be a lot more aggressive on the offensive end if they expect to win the series. Game 5, catch back to OKC. They got 3 more games. So what's the question? The question is, who's going to answer the bell in game 3? Now the series shifts to Indies for these next 2 games. Can the Pacers get a little bit of home cooking? Oh, cool. Can the Pacers get a little bit of home cooking these next 2 games? Try to get a 2-1 lead, a 3-1 lead, or even this up at 2-2 to push the series back to Indy one more time for a game 6? Or will the Thunder just look? I think personally the Thunder might just win the next 3 games and it's a wrap by Monday night. But I'm not going to rule things out with the Pacers because basically what happened in game 1. So going into this next game, Mark, mm-hmm. What do the Pacers need to do in order to answer the bell against these Thunder?
If they can make SGA guard, man. You got to make him play defense. Hopefully, get him in some foul trouble. And then you play against OKC. If he does end up in foul trouble, you play against OKC, and they're still a tough team. But you play against OKC with the MVP out. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing you can do. and are giving them a dose of their own medicine, man. Turn up the intensity on defense. If you watch an OKC play defense, they get their hands on a lot of balls, get a lot of deflections. Indiana need to start doing it. The Pacers need to start doing the same thing.
Sonny.
Hi, Sonny. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers need to start doing the same thing. So, Nico. Nephew. Yeah, so that's it. You know, that's what I got to do. Just have the intensity on defense. Show up more. That's their best chance to win.
The intensity of the league.
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild.
You gotta take a
intense.
You gotta take a
Take a who?
sex packet, $1 or $2.
Yo, that's wild.
Drop this on the ground.
Just tell me how many for you.
As the great Nick Reeves is entering the studio right now, get his thoughts on what he's seen in these first two games. So, Nick, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Yes, sir.
What have y'all been the thoughts of game? Let's start first with game one. What did you make of game one of the NBA Finals on why the Pacers was able to mount that comeback?
Shit. It's like what I said last week. It's all based off of they played a team that's similar. They don't have the same amount of talent, but they played a team that's similar. They got good coaching. You know, if you look at the Knicks, they're kind of built the same way the OKC is. OKC just has better players that do their job.
Yep.
Obviously, the Knicks have the better big man pause than Karl Anthony Towns. So it's like they already used to dealing with a guy who's like how Chet Holmgren can affect the game. So it was just shit. If you look at the game, the first game, what they had 16 turnovers, and they was only down by 10. So you know when all that's happening, you pretty much took the team's best punch and kept it going.
Yeah, you took it in the face.
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
Never mind. That's 8.
I think it's right there. I don't know what that. I don't know.
Where the TLT?
Tell them get the
not some happened. They're not gonna be here to 4th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that TLT.
Yeah. So what you think happened in game 2 for the Thunder to respond the way they did?
Tyrese Halliburton is trash. No, I mean shit. He was a big reason why they lost. I'll have fun later.
I got some sex
packets. You got the chill joint.
$1 or $2.
Can you take 2 at a time? Singing 2 at a time. $1 over here.
Shut up.
I mean, shit. Y'all don't start showing up to the 6th inning anyway. So what does it matter? That's when Max Muncy and Edmond want to start hitting the damn baseball.
Max Muncy is a crazy name.
Muncy.
Munchie?
No, Muncy. Max Muncy.
Let me get one
like
of
munch. Okay.
Let me get one of cups. Shout out to Munchie B.
Don't touch that toaster, Nico. It burns.
Hey.
Oh.
Pop your hand.
But
yeah, that's all it was. I mean, it was OKC had to respond. I mean, shit. The last thing they wanted to do was go down 0-2 going back to Indiana. Because Indiana about to win game 3.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can see it. Let's stick with Tyrese Halliburton.
For what? Oh, my bad.
Because obviously, 5 points to 3 quarters is not going to get you. It's not going to help them win an NBA Finals.
It's not, John. Like I said, though, it's not the fact that it's only 5 points.
It's a lack of to me. It's more. It's not even the points. It's a lack of aggression.
Yeah, it's like I said. I was telling before you got here, Nick. I was saying that for me with Tyrese Halliburton, when he had one of them games, dog, he just don't show up on the court. Like we all seen Bron have bad games. We've seen Kobe have bad games,
but they respond.
But they do other things on the court. You know what I'm saying? Either they step up the intensity on defense, they grab rebounds, get everybody involved. When Tyrese is doing this, dog, he's just not on the court at all. You don't even think he's there. He don't do nothing else.
What?
He opened the damn door.
Yep. He a gangster.
Nico.
Nico said, you can't lock me down.
Yeah, but go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, so
Speaking of Edmund, in 8-16, he ain't gonna do shit.
You said Headman?
Edmund.
Oh,
yo, you all right, man?
I don't know what the hell.
Edmund and Muncie are the clutch hitters for the Dodgers. They may not get the home runs, but they can sure get the hit that they need at the right time.
You said Headman and Munchie?
Oh, well, not this time.
All right, being thinking Padres, dude. I can't stand these dudes. But it was a good. But obviously, like I said, they answered the call. Now to see what happens in Game 3. Like Nick said, they can win. I think they can win Game 3 in Indy, but that is gonna. They cannot take it. Be just too relaxed because they're at home. Because I guarantee OKC is gonna be one. It's gonna be going for blood. Let's talk about another NBA. Another NBA story.
What's that? What happened, John?
And that's going on with the team that the Pacers eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals, and that's the New York Knicks. No, last they fired head coach Tom Thibodeau. But now we're talking about who's going to be the next coach of the Knicks. And one prominent name has popped up recently.
Phil Jackson?
No, thank God. Jason Kidd.
What the fuck?
This is from Brian Windhorst. Brian Windhorst, who said there is mutual interest between Jason Kidd and the Knicks to become the new head coach. Now, eventually, that means somehow the Mavericks will have to be compensated to get him out of his contract. But this isn't unprecedented. This is how, Nick, I want to remember this, but this is how the Clippers got Doc Rivers from Boston.
Unfortunately.
But Jason Kidd, obviously, we know his relationship with Jalen Brunson from his time in Dallas.
You want to get mad?
And now we know, and who knows what's the situation going to be like. And if he can, what's going on in Dallas specifically after they traded Luka to the Lakers, and obviously he did coach Jalen Brunson. So now the question is who?
Who, Jalen Brunson?
No, but never mind. I'm about to call Vanilla Ice on him.
Jalen Brunson?
No.
You gonna ice on Jalen Brunson? Great. Sam Bogarts.
John, you good?
This nigga tripping.
I was just saying, you gonna ice on Jalen Brunson. It's wild.
And that nigga to try to roll with the incognito nothing. That nigga just said, here we go.
Yeah. There you go.
That's crazy.
That's like they did this weekend.
Yeah, you good?
You said incognito?
Something wrong with this dude, man.
So Nick, I know. I don't know why he said that.
Something wrong with this dude, man.
Nick, huh?
It's a bunch of bullshit dominating the airwaves.
So, Jason Kidd, possible coach of the Knicks. What are we doing right now? Possible coach of the Knicks. Let me ask you this, and I'll start with Mark because this is your favorite player of all time.
Yeah, my favorite coach though. Okay, go ahead.
Why do you think this is? Obviously, he did have his last season of his NBA career with the Knicks. Obviously, but that's it. But why do you think he wants to leave Dallas?
I think because the Knicks is one. First off, and that for that answer, the Knicks is one of the places where if you bring a championship there, you're forever immortalized, right?
Yep.
But I think this is a bigger play for the Knicks because, like you said, he got that relationship with Jalen Brunson. And you know who else he got a relationship with?
Who's that? Like Giannis.
Yep.
Could he be the bridge to get Giannis to New York City?
I don't know. I've heard that anal used by the Lakers.
The anal used by the Lakers.
What?
Ain't that how much?
The anal use? No. Yo, anal use is just disgusting.
Dog, you all right?
Yeah, something wrong with this dude.
No. No. I know, and it's Mark's fault.
What the fuck?
Dog, you know what you just said, man.
That shit was crazy.
I said it. All right.
But obviously there's been talk about other assistants. Yo, you all right? Are you all right?
You see?
Are you all right?
See, you talking about me?
Both of y'all wild. But anyway,
should that be a walk?
I don't know.
Hit his foot.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm about to say that should be a walk like a motherfucker. Who's that, Merrill? Nah.
Yep. That isn't.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. He got HBP.
Nope. Nope. Don't. What's
hey, my
wrong?
nigga, you all right?
What is wrong with this dude?
Hit by pitch. That's what it is. Y'all niggas is out of pocket, man.
We out of pocket. All right, I'll see what this dude on.
Speaking of HVP, did y'all enjoy going to the wrestling weekend? Money in the Bank joint?
Oh, shout out. It was up. It was up.
HBP.
Yo, what the hell's wrong with you? Nah, it was up.
No,
I'm pretty sure
no.
it was.
A huge black.
Nigga said.
My weekend was pretty good.
I bet.
Yep.
Salute to my guy John.
Most definitely.
And shout out to Nessa. Hope you get home safe. Obviously, shout out. Safe travels, and also safe travels. My mom's on her way back, all the way back from that part of the world as well. In the next
couple hours. How much
hours.
out there for?
Who?
Just last week?
Yeah, she left Thursday. She came back
Thursday.
She back tonight. I'm gonna go get her after the show. But yeah, I could see Jason Kidd wanting to be out of NYC. I don't know where. I don't know what this means for Dallas. They got the number 1 pick. They're gonna have to get a new coach if this happens.
Rick Carlisle.
I know there's also talking. Will they go after Mike Brown? Will they go after Michael Malone?
I can see Mike Malone when they get Cooper Flag and.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was talking about the Knicks.
Oh, the Knicks.
But that makes sense. All those guys make sense. Also,
Ooh.
Ooh. Y'all good?
What?
That's some noise that.
Yeah, wow, dude.
That's some noise that. Nothing.
That's crazy.
It is.
But let's see what happens.
Hey, Nico, be careful, man.
Nigga, crazy.
Be careful, okay? Okay? Yeah? All right.
But that's really all the talk on the NBA circuit is what's gonna happen. Obviously,
Actually, I have a question to ask y'all.
What's up?
What's up with all this now that the Knicks season was over with, that the Knicks locker room had a problem with Cat?
The word is a lot of people were I think there was a lot of complaints about his lack of defensive effort.
And after all that,
stop it.
Wait, time out. Let's just break this down like this. They were upset about his lack of defensive effort, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mark,
Mm-hmm.
The nigga gets like about 4 to 5 fouls a game.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid fouls.
Yeah, they're stupid fouls, but it's an attempt of trying to play defense. Is it working? No, but it's an attempt. My thing is this: did they bring him up over there to be a defensive enforcer?
Nope.
No.
When has he ever been a defensive enforcer?
I'm trying to figure out were they looking at the same game tape when they make the trade?
Yeah, like
did y'all
Carl Anthony Towns is just a 7-foot shooting guard.
Right.
So it's like, what do you really expect? He's never played defense. He's not Anthony Davis. That's the difference between him and Anthony Davis, is what Anthony Davis does on the defensive side of the ball. That is the biggest difference between them.
That's a fact.
Because it's like I don't get that. And my thing is this: did they really have a defensive presence last year?
No.
They actually, well,
who?
Oh, Mitchell Robinson.
He's still there.
They had a defensive.
And they started playing better when they played them both in the same.
They had a better defensive team last year, but this year they definitely
they
crazy.
They did what?
They had a better defensive team last year, but clearly the moves for Bridges and bringing in Cat. That we want to talk about Tom Thibodeau. They didn't fit what Tom Thibodeau does. Tom Thibodeau is a defensive minded coach. They're not defensive minded players. So
That's why he got fired.
So I didn't understand what were they expecting. They got to the conference finals, which is probably as high as they're going to get.
Yeah, I don't think they're going much farther than that right there.
I don't know.
I think that they can, but it's not going to be with how the team is constructed.
It's not going to be with Tom Thibodeau as their coach.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it might be with Jason Kidd.
I honestly think they just need role players. To be honest with you,
I think they need to utilize their bench.
What?
Bench.
What the hell did you just say?
Utilize their bench. Damn.
That was crazy.
The heck this dude just say?
That showed that the gorilla pimping.
Utilize their what? Their bench. Utilize their bench.
That shit was crazy. Oh shit! Well, this nigga right here, this nigga the tallest Asian outside of Yao Ming.
Nigga Asian. Hey, he still can't speak English, huh?
Yeah, he can.
No.
That nigga speaking English with Cameron Brink.
I bet. Go ahead, go.
Wait a second. He love you a long time.
All right.
Sean.
All right, you know what? This
That was crazy.
Hey, John, you good, dog?
What,
It's
man?
Conor McGregor all over again.
John, for real.
I just said he said he loved you a long time.
John, you good?
I'm good. I'm good,
All
man.
right, all right. I'm just making sure, man.
It was right.
Conor, sick nigga, man.
Right, it was right. I was in Beijing, man.
Wait, we're not about to do that. This nigga's tripping. Dog. Wait. Nah, we told us after the show. This nigga wild.
John, you out of pocket.
It's hilarious, but it's out of pocket.
Hilarious. But you out of pocket, dog. Yeah, Nico, you heard it.
But yeah.
Oh, Nico.
But we'll keep an eye on. But we'll keep an eye on what's going on with the Knicks. Obviously, look, we only got a few topics, and then we're gonna get up out of here because obviously, family business is coming up in a little bit. So,
Nico, how was your birthday?
Yeah, shout out to Nico. Had another birthday.
That's how it was.
Number three. So he's just hitting right now.
John, let's just...
All right. Let's go to NFL. So, what did y'all make of the news of Nick Chubb going to the Texans?
I hate the way Nick Chubb's career is going to end up happening because, you know, for him to come back from the injury that he did, and you know, for him to still get like those type of injuries at the next level, and for him to be as productive as he was when he was actually healthy. Like when Nick Chubb was playing healthy, he was for sure one of the best running backs in the league, top 5 for sure.
That's a fact.
Like no doubt about it. There's no way you could watch him play and say this dude wasn't at the very least number 5 when he was healthy. He is a game changer. He's one of the bigger reasons why they made the playoffs that year. So, you know, I mean, for the Texans, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't unnecessarily get the signing because, you know, how much, I mean, you don't go from Joe Mixon's breakout year, well, not breakout year, but like one of his better years he's had, in his career, to go ahead and get Nick Chubb to basically like split time up and whatever. And it's like, it already seemed that didn't work. Just, you know, you could draft yourself a good complimentary back for him and go on about your day. But I didn't necessarily understand that signing. More power to him. Hopefully he makes the roster. I'm pretty sure he will.
I'm pretty sure he will too.
But you know, that's a signing that's like a question mark. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm with Nick on that. I don't know why they did it. I mean, it can be insurance because you can never, you know, you don't know what the running back position. So it can be just insurance, and then they didn't pay him a lot. They get like $2.5 million or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, that's lower risk, high reward because you never know what can happen with that. But I'm happy for Nick Chubb. He got at least one more chance to show he's still good and can still play. I'm with Nick though. I don't understand that team.
Yeah, that particular team, I don't understand it, especially considering they already have depth at running back. That's why I'm like, I don't really understand. That's just like, not like that, John. That's like y'all signed J.K. Dobbins.
But y'all need a running back, right?
They already drafted one.
Well, I think knowing Sean Payton, he likes to have at least 3 of them mugs in his back
Man,
pocket.
the nigga that y'all
Even-
drafted is good. That's crazy. That's an old woman back then to tell women they should have one for every occasion. But
What did it?
I agree.
that's what old women used to say back in the day.
Yeah, that's what
That's why they, never mind.
that's why nobody in the family ever got the same last name.
But the move everybody's talking about was a move we pretty much told y'all was going to happen, and it finally happened while we were away, and that was Aaron Rodgers is now officially a Pittsburgh Steeler. He signed with the Steelers last week, agreed to sign with them last week, signed literally that night, and then obviously he's reported for mandatory minicamp because it's mandatory minicamp, not voluntary OTAs. Troy Taylor. But he's there. He's now their quarterback. Hate it or love it, Terry Bradshaw. You'll get over it. But obviously, we all were expecting this to happen. I'll start with you, Mark. Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers. Your thoughts?
Who said Sharon Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers left one franchise already in dismay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make it number 2 in a year from now. I don't think this is going to end the way that Pittsburgh hope it will.
I don't think it's gonna end the way Pittsburgh thinks it's gonna end either, but I think that we can't come up. Even though
We got comments?
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't see him on the screen though.
oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, so we didn't see it. If we ain't responded, we haven't seen the comments. I'm looking at just seeing them. Let me just go ahead and obviously shout out the new one in the building.
Right there.
Oh, I know it's something right. Okay. Yo,
Nico tripping up there.
Shout-
Oh shit.
What?
Nothing. I just met John. What?
Nigga,
I just
that is funny as shit.
I just met John Bones Jones.
what up, Bass?
Wait, who met John Bones besides
Sam said he met John Bones Jones at
John
Bones. No, relax. That dog, give me the move. What up, Jess? Get your podcast in the building. Obviously, again, happy birthday to Sam.
I said +1.
Said he met John Bones Jones Friday at the Fox Hills Mall. Cool. Shout out to him.
The Fox Hills still up?
Yeah. Shout out to Laker girl in the house. She says Thunder and 5.
Bass, what up with it?
What up, boss lady? Why are you calling me spam? I don't understand.
Wait, what?
No, I didn't. Relax.
John, you spammed her DM?
I don't know what you talking about. Please, John, good to see you. Glad to see you.
Halliburton is never a big time scorer.
He is from Bass. He's never been a time scorer. All Indiana wins was getting max contribution from everyone. That's the only way they win.
I don't know about all that.
Obviously, he's not saying Nico's a cutie pie. Fast said, get that shit over with and get the college football. Talking about the finals in the NFL. I don't know what's complicated, but they got tequila. Everyone saying shots up. By the way, Fast said, talk about how Lincoln Riley a woman. That was to you, Nick.
Lincoln Riley's a woman.
Yeah.
As long as that bitch
Y'all, wow, John whole weekend was yo, boss lady, relax.
John whole weekend was jam packed.
His whole weekend?
Yo, what the hell's wrong with you?
What are we talking about?
I don't know what they
I don't
talking
know,
about.
jam packed.
I don't know.
Weekend?
I don't know what they
The
talking
whole
about.
weekend it got jam packed.
I don't know what they talking
You know
about.
the scissor song?
What up? What up, Christy? What up, Christy in the building? She says Giannis is not leaving Milwaukee. Fast says, I think we're getting a DM. I don't know which one yet. Of course, he said Giannis to the Clippers. And then Tig responds saying that's trash.
What's trash?
Giannis to the going to the Clippers.
Who let John do what?
Tig, relax. Tig, relax.
Who the fuck did that shit? Anyway, John, go ahead.
But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is now with the Green Bay Packers.
No, he's not with the Green Bay Packers.
Formerly the Green Bay, now the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Dude, we don't know like another team since then. Does that really count? It is the Jets.
John been tripping.
But hey, be careful what you say. Be careful. Gotta be careful what you say that this what's going on.
Everybody knows Mark Sharp.
Yo, you good?
What? I'm gonna get something from Bobo when I leave.
Shout out to Bobo's. Have some
Especially when
rain.
you put ice in it.
Anyway, Nick, what are your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers with the Steelers? It's wild.
This nigga is hilarious.
Something wrong with Mark, man.
I mean, shit, fucking finally, shit was the
Worst kept secret.
yeah, in a long time. So it was like no other team really was gonna sign you, and they didn't go after no quarterback, even though they said you were their third option.
Yeah, third option after you sign Mason Rudolph, Skylar Thompson, and draft Will Howard. Yeah.
Well, Howard might be their future. Oh yeah, Doc's out here tripping.
Future what? Backup?
He might be their future quarterback.
Yeah, get that. They get that crap.
Hey, I've seen crazy stuff happen.
Well, yeah.
Nobody thought Kirk Cousins was gonna start when they drafted RG3.
But did you think Will Howard was good in college?
Hell no.
Okay, I at least thought Kirk Cousins was decent. I just didn't. I think he was just a byproduct of being in the Shanahan system.
He was by what?
Relax.
I don't know, but I've seen some quarterbacks be good in college and then get to the NFL and be garbage. So we'll see.
Or quarterbacks who've just been garbage in college or garbage in the NFL.
Yeah, like Anthony Richardson.
Malik Willis.
Wait, that's Anthony Richardson.
You
said
said
Anthony
Richardson.
Richardson.
You know this nigga hasn't even thrown 800 passes since high school, including right that's going on in the NFL. The nigga hasn't thrown 800 passes.
Nigga said he was good.
Who?
Anybody? I guess.
Oh yeah, niggas trying to say he could be the next Josh Allen.
Kick,
Out
relax.
here.
Call that man.
By the way, was it Will Howard? Someone said that their comp was Josh Allen.
Will Howard's comp was not Josh Allen.
I'm gonna find this, but he was saying that his comp was Josh Allen.
Who was pitching for y'all right now?
Confirmed. No.
Machado.
Oh, Tom Sawyer. John.
I don't know, Tom. No, it's one of our bullpen pitchers.
Yeah, Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, sit your bullpen ass down somewhere.
Yeah.
Then when the fuck Otani gonna be able to pitch?
I think after the All-Star break. I think he's already. He pitched a bullpen session today, and he'll be. I need to go make him pitch after the All-Star break.
You know what's crazy?
I wouldn't let him pitch.
I wouldn't either.
Y'all pitchers get hurt.
Y'all need got an all-star pitching staff on the IR.
That's why they need him to pitch.
So he can join.
Nope, he ain't join him because on one hand, he'll be able to hit. You know, he played the Tommy John, so therefore he's gonna. So that he's playing the Tommy. Y'all just relax. Y'all nasty ass Negroes, dude.
We didn't even say nothing.
Y'all thought it, man.
No.
I can read y'all thoughts, dude.
Fucked up.
That's come on, man. How long we been doing this show,
This
man?
nigga John funny as fuck.
How long we been doing this
I ain't
show,
gonna lie,
man?
that shit did sound crazy with no context. That shit sound crazy.
Yo, he's still gonna be able to hit as wild.
I heard this Tommy John. Wait, he heard Tommy and wait, does a nigga named
Stop
John on
it.
the team too?
Stop it. Stop
Wait.
it. Stop it.
Wait.
Stop it.
Oh,
All right.
shit.
All right, cool.
Anyway, Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers. To me, it was inevitable. He just didn't want to be at OTAs. Now he's at minicamp. He'll start doing practice. Like he's already was practicing with DK Metcalf months ago at UCLA. So I don't know why everybody's shocked there. What he said he's there, he's there. Man, Boomer said Aaron Rodgers is an attention whore, and he learned it from Brett Favre. Yeah, he just didn't steal money from Brett Favre. But we'll see where this goes. Look, he can't be any worse than what the Steelers have had. They went from Justin Fields, Russell Wilson last year. Before that, Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph.
I mean, if you honestly look at like the numbers he put up last year, they were like, for his standards, they were terrible. But it's like they still weren't like horrible numbers. You feel me? It's like for him, they're horrible because we're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers, like, I think he's only thrown for double-digit interceptions like 3 times his whole career.
Right.
And, Eli did through 20 of them 3 times. That's a whole different story for a whole different day.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, like, we're not used to seeing Aaron Rodgers just turn the ball over and stuff like that. And I give some of that to him being on the sorry ass Jets. But he also is a big factor on that as well. The same shit he did as far as like he distanced himself from his supporting staff, which is the same thing he's basically doing. But like they said, he's been working out with DK Metcalf, whatever. All right, that's cool. But you need to like be more in tune with everybody because you still got Peter Fairmouth over there. You still have other receivers over there. You still have you gotta get used to how the offensive line work. Mark, you a quarterback. There's a lot of shit you got to go through. Is way more than just getting a connection with your number one receiver.
Yeah, it shouldn't just be your number one receiver, period. Like, it should be all the receivers together.
For sure.
Even the running backs included.
Yep.
But like you said, you got to get you got to get in sync with everything. The OC, the offensive line, everybody has to get to
That's what I say about Derek Carr that I don't let nobody like slander him about is
he got a brother.
His leadership skills.
Oh.
He went through some bullshit over there with the Raiders for years, and even though his play was different on the field week by week, but his constant being the leader of the team, and even like during the offseason, he was known for he would bring people over there to his house, and all that stuff. That's what he was like. That's what he was known for doing. He would build camaraderie with all the receivers, not just like you said, number one and number two, like the number 4, number 5 guy. Because eventually those dudes are getting the game too.
They will get in the game.
Yeah, exactly. They have to get in the game too, and there's gonna be some times where you might need the guy that's 4th or 5th in the rotation to make a big play because they got everybody else locked down. And they're like, oh, we ain't worried about this dude right here, but he could be the guy, get the 3 catches for like about 50 yards. It may not seem like much, but those yards that he got were pivotal to keep the drives going. So it's little stuff. Is that Aaron Rodgers right there?
Maybe. I mean,
but
he better not be in San Diego.
What?
What you said?
That's what SD stands for?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Okay.
But he needs to he's like I said.
Out. So they
Wait, he's a Padres father?
Yes.
Well, I mean, the A in Angel stands for anal, so it just makes
LA
sense.
stands for look ass and dick.
That's what we're doing?
She started it.
I started it.
Looking for the tutor is crazy.
That's
Really,
disgusting.
Tutor?
That's no.
Oh.
See?
Oh, sorry.
Y'all niggas out. Okay. All right.
Y'all.
You,
yes, you, Sonny.
Sonny, the
I'm
ringleader.
walking away. Oh, nope, I'm walking away.
That's funny as hell.
Is this Aaron last year?
I'm so.
Lay, I don't know who taught you how to spell, but I don't know in LA.
Tell her I'm mad at her. I just literally came in the room to tell her I'm mad at her. She should have came.
I agree.
Not like that. Not
No.
the same way we're talking
No.
about.
This nigga John is the funniest nigga in the world. That was crazy. That nigga said, I don't know what you. That nigga said ain't no D in LA.
She said LA stands for Lincoln Dicks, but we're it also stands for Lincoln.
Look what, John?
What you gonna say, dog?
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Now John said he got his gangster chain on today.
You're not gonna talk about John and Shane.
No, hell no. That shit was on a whole different conversation. We don't need to hear right now.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Sonny, did Nick deliver my apology to you?
No.
I sent it to you in the text message.
No.
That's hate. Got the paperwork right here.
Paperwork?
Yep.
Wait.
I mean, no. You said what you said. Like, we know what was on your mind.
That's hate.
That's what you were
Hey.
doing.
Hey, that's what's on your mind.
You're
More power to it.
wild.
Oh, me?
You're what? I am not the ringleader.
Wait,
I just wanna make
That's
sure
what's on
you-
there.
Wait, you heard me?
I heard you.
If Lincoln DICK is on her mind, then let her do
Wait,
it.
what? Is that mine?
Well, he actually sent the last 2 letters.
I'm walking out. I'm walking out.
That's what you were doing.
Wait, yeah.
Whoa, this is from Sham Sharania. The New York Knicks have requested permission to speak with Minnesota Timberwolves head coach Chris Finch and Houston Rockets head coach Ime Udoka, but we're denied on both.
Why would Udoka leave from Houston? Here's literally look, dog.
Sorry.
Look, here's the thing with that one. Why would he leave there? He's in a perfect situation over there. That team has gotten better each year he's been up over there. He got put in a situation which was some bullshit in the first place, or because he was over there doing this thing with somebody's wife. And yeah.
And did something with nobody.
She should have threw it on.
What does LMFSAO stand for?
What?
What the hell?
That's a lot of letters.
LMFSAO.
Laughing my Spanish ass off.
That sounds. Let me shut up. That's crazy.
You got the F.
Laughing my
Fat Spanish.
fat Spanish ass off.
There you go.
Y'all called her fat? Or y'all talking?
Like the ass.
Are you okay, dog?
Wait. It depends. It could be the ass.
No. This is about to get out of pocket. Hilarious out of pocket, but this is crazy.
Wait,
We can't have this conversation on air.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Nope.
Well, I was gonna say this would be like pussy. Ass,
Lay
or
said,
poop.
K, bye. Love you, Sonny.
Bye.
You don't know, Sonny. You stayed home.
What is
Oop.
Hey,
what
Wait,
is
she's not even out here.
No.
what is
My heart just broke a little bit.
what is
See?
LFGSD?
What?
Let's go. Let's effing go. Let's. Oh my God, Mark, get out, dog.
What?
wait.
What?
Guess what she? Yes.
Wait, shoot.
Get out, Mark. Wait.
I
No,
need to
dog.
say this
Wait,
on the
why
air,
do
'cause
I
I'm
have
like,
to get out?
What happened?
Wait. John, go ahead and talk, dog.
Dog,
What used to happen?
that's what she just said. Is someone? T said someone a fat ass or has a fat. Probably.
Fat ass.
I'm
fat
assuming.
ass,
I'm assuming the second
latter.
part. The latter. The second part of that sentence.
or fat poop. Oh, no.
But did y'all hear Chris Webber father a daughter? No.
Father with Jackie Christie with Doug Christie's wife.
John, we don't even get on
Man,
that.
who cares?
We're not getting on none of listen, man, all that's rumors.
I know it ain't a rumor. They're running the train on Steve Nash. Never mind.
They said that was a rumor too.
Shit.
They said
Allegedly.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we know it's not a rumor that Flage and Angel Reese ain't friends no more.
Why is that?
I don't know the whole. I didn't hear the whole interview, but I just saw the clip. She said that now Flage was around. She was around doing media this weekend during BET weekend down in LA. And I think it was something Angel Reese did on social media or something. I mean, they still got that bond because obviously they won the Natty together, but clearly we know things ain't the same.
Things ain't the same for gangsters.
I was about to say that.
That happens.
Yeah, I mean he's throwing up bricks like that.
All right, they lost tonight to the Liberty.
They got murdered. Man, don't talk about WNBA, dog. Fuck all that. Go ahead. Next topic. Stupid ass.
Who's Nick?
What? Never mind.
Nick.
Sorry.
Nicholas.
Yes.
Nick.
Sorry.
I hear you.
Go ahead, John.
I don't even know what else to go. Oh, sorry about that, man.
I would have won 5.
The rain when making it rain.
That was a problem. She made it rain before the show started. I mean,
Mickey,
Huh?
rain.
You said she made it rain before the snow started?
What? I don't know.
Hoosiers.
Never mind.
But I want to stick to the topic with the Steelers real quick because everybody's talking about Mike Tomlin. So Aaron Rodgers in LA.
Well, he in LA.
Who?
I'll let you say Aaron Rodgers in LA.
No,
What the fuck he
no.
doing?
Mike Tomlin basically was the reason why he ended up going to the Steelers.
No, he's going to tell the only team that wanted to fucking get him on the team that's a team that could actually do something in the playoffs.
Pretty much. But let's talk about Mike Tomlin because I heard this story. Well, this thought from Ryan Clark. And I think I said this last week. This thought that Mike Tomlin needs to go find his Andy Reid situation. Basically saying that Mike Tomlin needs to go somewhere like Andy Reid did, leave Philly, go to Kansas City, and try to re-energize his coaching career, revitalize his coaching career.
What's the problem with that?
Yeah, and I want to say it first.
Go ahead.
Was we saying that before Andy Reid got Patrick Mahomes?
Nope.
Were we saying that when Andy Reid had Alex Smith?
Nope.
So what the hell is Ryan Clark talking about?
And why are you even comparing the two, especially when Andy Reid did not win in Philly?
Exactly.
There's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big difference in the way the two franchises are ran. People, the modern day people and fans are in any sport or anything in general. To be somebody who is in the face of the public nowadays is so like ridiculous because the impatience that people have all across the board, like basketball fans, football fans, wrestling fans, especially, you know, it makes no sense. And you can tell who knows the history when you talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
The Steelers have 3 head coaches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
3 head coaches.
Mm-hmm.
He is a 3rd head coach. They do not fire coaches. That is the most secure job you can have. And you got to look at it like this too. He was more successful up over there than Chin was up over there. Because look, think about all the damn losing seasons that he had up over there when the Steelers was trash.
Yep.
Mike Tomlin look, say what you want. Mike Tomlin has not had a losing season in his entire coaching career.
Right.
So he's in that. He's right there. He's gonna be hovering around 500 at all times or above, and that's just the way it is. There's plenty of teams. If he decides to leave Pittsburgh, his phone will be ringing left and right. There will be teams that have good coaches gonna drop them to get him on their team.
Mm-hmm.
Like this dude, he is the model of consistency
and mediocrity, but yeah.
Yeah, he is an underachiever to an extent because he's had one of the coldest wide receiver, running back, quarterback combos that the league has seen in a long time.
Crazy.
I'm talking. You had 2 to 3 dudes might have been the best they position.
Mm-hmm.
No lower than number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben was top 5 when he was the man.
Mm-hmm.
The problem was that their defense was trash. When the defense got good, the offense became trash.
Right.
And in all honesty, I think the biggest problem that he's had is not even his fault. I think that the organization held on to Roethlisberger too long, and that's what ended up ultimately hurting them in the long run. They should have cut ties.
He was raping that spot from somebody else.
Hey, yo! Yo, you good? Something really.
I don't like how that gets brushed under the rug either. But everybody, never mind. So, no, you gotta know your history when you talk about certain things. Like there's certain things that's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, Bella, Mark, wild, man. That's wild. By the way, congratulations to Bella. She hit me up. She has some big news today. Well, Bella's a homeowner today.
Oh, shout out to Bella.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out to Bella.
Brick City in the house.
So congrats.
You in the HOAs? What the fuck is that?
House of Hoes?
What the hell is this?
Something stupid.
What is that? Nah.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, that is.
Nope.
No.
I'm cool.
You said H-O. Wait, you said H-O-A?
HOA?
Oh.
Hold on,
right.
John.
Wait,
John,
Yo.
you dog.
and y'all call me a loser.
You know something? In this particular instance, you're absolutely right because this nigga's tripping.
John been tripping all day.
All day. I ain't
All
been over. Yo, relax.
Our weekend.
That's what we on right now.
Honestly, John been tripping for the past like 2 or 3 weeks.
They said it was jam packed.
Shut the boss lady. What a hilarious joke.
I don't know what they're talking about. I just had a good weekend. Shout out to everyone I've seen this weekend. I had money in the bank.
You saw that Dom, huh?
No, I didn't. That was sick freak.
Who'd you see? You saw Dirty Dom?
No, like do not call it. No, I saw Dominic Mysterio. I ain't calling him doing no Dirty Dom.
Hey.
Yo. Wait, Dirty Dom when they reuse the old. Never mind.
Dirty Dom.
That's wild.
Dirty Dom was have something to do with
That's it.
Wait, damn.
Sorry, John.
All right. I see you, young. What up? I mean, they might was wilding, dog.
What the hell is this nigga name?
Hey, son.
I'm about Patriots.
Hey, Sean.
No,
Hey, son. And it's not Patriots, it's Pie. Hey, son. Oh, damn.
That's Potato. That's y'all
He
ass.
said, bye, Sean Kemp. Is that his name? Hi, Sean Kemp.
Hey, son Kim.
Oh.
Shit.
Martin Maldonado. The catcher.
Crazy.
Nick.
Hitting a home run. I mean,
Ain't that nigga?
How many catchers do got?
No, about 23 degree launch angle.
Sonny, are you okay, Sonny?
They had a 23 degree launch
I'm
angle.
not just like that. I'm cool.
Are they not moved? Oh.
Are they not moved or they? No, we just hit. No, we're sitting there. We're sitting right here. I mean, I don't know what's going to do. We go Terrence Tatis, Schrounder. Stop by. What the heck?
What the hell was that?
He was munching.
Freaking Dodgers, boy. Oh, want to lose to the Padres.
Oh, this is 6 minutes when y'all start coming back.
Oh, want to lose to the Padres.
Oh, Mike Muncy.
Max.
That nigga Mike Muncy right now.
Yeah, Max Munchie.
Max. Brad.
Dog, how the fuck did he drop the freaking baseball? That's crazy.
Straight
Bullshit.
straight error.
Man, that nigga's an idiot.
He was thinking about munching.
You think about Ice Spice?
Not that much.
Thick one.
Well, she's thick again, so
Oh yeah, then she cool.
never mind. I'm
Go
pretty
ahead,
sure
John.
there was a whole bunch of them out there in the Puerto Rico Day parade.
But yeah. I really have nothing else to say more, but we'll see what happens with Aaron Rodgers with this
Brother
squad.
to the doctor afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yo!
pretty sure he had to.
Yeah, that nigga said.
Yeah. My nigga for sure left with a broken neck when he was over there.
That shit was absolutely crazy.
Shout out to the Bowie question.
Wait, what?
We'll talk about after the show.
You said shout out to the bowhead cuts.
That's
Bowl
what I heard.
cuts.
Shout out to the boy though.
They didn't have breaking grow there.
Nigga must be. Never mind.
Y'all seen Cat Tattoo?
What is it?
Yeah, I really don't want to see it, but okay.
After all that,
After all that, I don't know for sure.
Oh, I don't know if y'all saw Kyrie. Kyrie is asking people not to stop mocking Cat.
nigga, shut up. Nigga, ain't no fucking way.
There ain't no way. There ain't no fucking way, dude. I need. Okay, they might. There's no way. No, there's no way that's. There's no way that's real.
I mean, it was.
Nigga, I was not expecting. Hey, dog.
He went to the landing strip.
That nigga got that nigga got a tramp stamp.
That shit crazy, man.
Yo. Oh my God. Carly Towns is the funniest nigga in the NBA, dog. Even if he ain't weird, the nigga is absolutely hilarious.
I don't know if that's true or not, but it's funny.
I hope it's funnier. Fuck that, it's funnier. It's funnier if it is.
If it is, that's disgusting. Grown man with a tramp stamp.
I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. That was
By the way,
funny.
what's with this whole narrative of everyone want to admit that their dads made their sons kiss each other?
Huh?
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
You didn't see
That
that?
was
You didn't see
random.
You didn't see that interview with Amon St. Brown on his podcast?
No.
He said their dad made him and his brothers kiss each other.
What, like how the Wayans be doing?
Yes.
I mean, shit, that's on them. That's what the Wayans be doing. They always give each other a kiss on the cheek when they leave.
And they kissed their daddy too.
Sounds like some mafia shit. But okay.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that's how some niggas
In the
do
mouth,
that.
Sonny?
In the mouth? Oh, no,
I
that's
thought you said the cheek.
crazy.
I thought
Nah,
you said the cheek.
hell no. Nigga, I
That's
was like,
why.
whoop my ass.
You probably... Yo, you all right, man?
That was some easy of a joke. My fault, fam. My bad, dog.
Yeah, I remember that joke where they said who's the only person that can beat Mike in the verses?
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson. All right, come on. Tell
All
me
right.
to call no names.
I don't really have nobody.
I do.
I have nobody, but I'll let y'all go. So
I got somebody calling on it. I got
Who could beat that nigga?
Michael?
Nobody.
Nobody, but who can he say can entertain it?
R. Kelly.
Prince or R. Kelly would have been only 2.
Shit. What about Stevie?
It's not enough people who fuck with Prince like that.
Yeah.
On Mike level.
Yeah.
Who you got?
SMH.
SMS.
Bella said SMH for the dad's doing that.
SMH. SMH means
Shake my head.
Technically.
suck my hoop again. All right, what happened then?
Nigga, get your goddamn feet.
Oh, we doing calling out names, John?
Yes, we're doing calling out names. Shockingly, I don't have nobody for calling out names this show. We'll see. I burped. Excuse me. Yeah, here it is. Amara St. Brown would kiss his father and brothers on the lips growing up. He said it was in high school.
Oh no.
That made him do it.
That was never mind. Go
For
ahead.
those who don't know, their dad was a former Mr. Universe. Michael, the name was
Mr. Universe?
yeah, he was a professional bodybuilder.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Universe, not the same Miss Universe.
I was about
It's
to
two
say,
completely different things.
I've been missing a lot of stuff.
Right. Well, I'm a Dodgers fan, Miami, and they're getting smoked by these damn Padres. But I said Thunder in 5, and I don't know what happens tomorrow. I think the Pacers might bounce back, but we'll see. You'll know pretty much how things go by the second quarter. Who might win? Who control the fourth quarter? But as far as it's time to get to our final segment of the show, it's often imitated, it's never duplicated. People say stuff in the sports world, and they got to get called out for it. And this is the segment they do it, and it's time for calling out names. Now, usually I have somebody for calling out names, but I don't for some odd reason this weekend.
I know why you didn't, but that's not our business.
Yo, you good? Yo, you good?
What, me?
Yeah, you. Yes, you.
Oh, no, I was talking to Nick.
But I had. But I would call someone. I'm calling. What the hell was Cam Newton wearing that episode of
Every day
on his show when he had Woody McClain on there, and he had on the shorts with the cowboy boots, and then whatever he had on yesterday at the BET Award, had on that floral bodysuit at the BET Awards.
Are you good?
No, he's not. And he's sober, which is crazier.
But I don't have nobody for calling nights. By the way, I do want to call BET. So now I just saw that when I saw the BET Awards, they said obviously they paid homage to 106 in Park yesterday, but now they're doing a show called 106 in Sports with Cam Newton and Ashley Nicole Moss.
That's crazy.
I hate that song.
Get that crap off.
Better not jagged edge one.
No, it's not.
What Jagged Edge song?
I
Hey,
gotta
man, we doing a sports show right
No,
now.
what
Y'all
Jagged
watch.
Edge song?
Hey, man, y'all watch.
Oh yeah, Nick on calling out names too.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
First off, since we here, Nick on calling out names because he said I gotta be his trash.
I Gotta Be by Jagged Edge?
Yes. Secondly, I got fans on calling out names, and I suggest can I turn the music off real quick? 'Cause this might be fucked up, and I go against everything basketball got going on.
Yes.
But I understand fans just talking to players. I think that whatever basketball league that is should allow these players to fight one of these fans.
Yeah.
I guarantee that'll stop all
That's
that shit.
assault. You threw something at me.
Yeah, I guarantee that'll stop all that shit. Like,
Oh, you're referring to what happened with DeMarcus Cousins.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, they done that shit to Russell Westbrook. They done
Yeah,
shit
but that's what I'm saying.
That shit out of pocket, bro.
That's why I didn't put no name on there because it wasn't just DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
He was just the last one to have it happen to him.
Yeah, like that shit out of pocket. Like, I don't give a fuck what the hell you paid for and how much these tickets cost.
And most of these fans only doing it because they know the NBA players can't do nothing to them.
Yep.
But if they say, you know what, you threw something at him, you threw something at DeMarcus Cousins, come to center court.
Oh, like how Mad Max did.
Yes. Come to center court.
Hey, look, and he didn't get suspended for that long for that
He
either.
shouldn't have got suspended at all.
He shouldn't have. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, even when I always said that it was bullshit that the suspension the niggas got for the Mounts of the Palace was too much, especially when they was fighting amongst themselves most of the time, and then when the fighting calmed down, the fans start doing the extras, and that's the reason why you added the extra games on there because they attack fans. Well, tell the fucking fans Don't be throwing no beer at me while I'm over here laying down chilling after a whole situation de-escalated, especially somebody like at that time, Ron Artest, who
Jesus Christ.
Somebody who's known as a hothead.
We got to hurry up and get the sound board back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
yeah, and you do something like that, dog, and then you surprised that you like what are you surprised about? You think that he was gonna throw something and nothing gonna happen? Like, come on, bro, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I had another part on name, but I forgot. Just that fast because I think players should be able to fight fans.
Yep. If you throw something at me on the court, dog, you liable to get a punch thrown at you.
Once they figure out who threw it, come on to the middle, come to the court. We gonna start the game for like 15 minutes.
Yep. Because everything changed when these players.
Yeah, it was in Puerto Rico. It was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
It was in Puerto Rico, Miami.
Yeah.
What happened with DeMarcus Cousins?
I guess it might be some of the courts for me. Please. Yeah.
That shit out of pocket. Like, no, ain't no way that should be going on. And like you said, no matter what league it is.
Yeah, I think they should allow that. Just, you know what?
One time for the one time.
Yep. You want to throw somebody? Come into the court, get your ass in front of everybody in this building.
Yeah.
And you banned from coming back to the games.
Yep. Which is great because in wrestling, when a fan runs into the ring, guess what the wrestlers do? They whoop their ass. That's exactly what they do.
It ain't no script no more.
Nope. Hell no. You getting caught with the for real punches.
Yeah, remember that happened with Stone Cold and Triple H at a house show?
Yep, sure did.
Someone tried to go
at a house party?
At a house show. Live show that wasn't on TV.
They had socks.
Hey, dog, you can start Mankind out, dog.
Really?
I don't know what that is.
But anyway.
You said start the Mankind?
Well, we were talking about the Malice, Miami. That's when the biggest example of that happened. But anybody else you got for calling on names, Mark?
I think that's it. I had somebody else, but I forgot.
What about you, Nick?
I got the Bengals. I'm calling out names.
Oh shit!
Go ahead, Nick.
Here's the thing. That, you know, people are trying to say that that the guy Mark Stewart, he's doing too much and all this other stuff, right? Now, what he's asking for is, like he said, is something that the Bengals have done once before. He's not trying to like, I need like an exponential amount of money or all this shit, whatever. He's basically like, when negotiation came around, he said, let's get this going right here. Because at the end of the day, he's in a situation where he actually has more leverage. Because they really need him on that team, because they already don't have Trey Henderson right now, basically. Because he's basically like, which is even more stupid on the Bengals part. Like, trade away Trey Henderson, dog. Stop it. Just trade him. He doesn't want to be there. Y'all don't want to pay him. So what the hell are y'all wasting y'all time for? Why? Now all of a sudden, now you're losing value because now everybody knows you definitely get rid of. So guess what? You don't get scraps now instead of you could have got some top-notch dollar before the draft started. So like the Bengals organization, they are, and it's crazy because my Raiders is like this for a long time. This so dumb when it comes to these players, man. Like, you got great players over. You got a great team. You got a top 5 quarterback, which is going to lead to the next call now names. And you got all this a top 5 receiver. You got another receiver might be top 15.
Yep.
You feel me? So it's like, dog, like y'all have the weapons over there to do something. Your team didn't make the playoffs last year, and you had a nigga that had the triple crown at receiver, a nigga that had the triple crown at quarterback, and the NFL sack leader. And you did not make the playoffs.
That's like the Chargers that year.
The Chargers were number 1 offense and number 1 scoring defense, and they had the worst special teams probably of all time that year. And they didn't make the playoffs. They went 8-8. It's like, come on, man. Like, when people look at Philly. Philly know that they got that guy that can do something for them. So guess what they're gonna do? We're gonna make this dude's job as easy as possible. We're gonna make the moves so that he has to do the least amount for us to win.
Yep.
Which, and at the end of the day, all it does make the quarterback's job easier.
That's hate, Tig.
What do you say?
Nick always finds a way to bring up the sorry ass Raiders.
Man, please. The Rams were sorry for years when they came to LA. They got the LA what they call that shit? The LA God Damn, what's the fucking word?
Rub, pause.
What? The LA rub?
I said pause. By the way, you know y'all we can't say. I heard that we can't say pause during Pride Month.
No, y'all can't.
Who the fuck can't? Man, please.
Non-queer people?
Okay. I mean, I'm asking. We can't.
I'm still saying it.
You're in the community, Sonny. Can't we still say pause?
I mean, see, I'm not speaking for the whole community. I'm speaking for myself. I don't care.
Okay.
Because I say stuff like praise me from Archer, so I really don't.
What did you say?
Archer.
Archer. You never seen the show?
I was about to walk out the house because it wasn't none of my business what I thought you just said.
Oh.
So,
But I can't say for everybody. I think it's all depends on the person. But for myself, I don't care.
By the way, the Shine was also just reporting just now that the Knicks have not requested permission for Jason to talk to Jason Kidd. But sources said that if they did, the Knicks would say no.
Duh. But this is part 2 of my calling out name. I think it was
Pause, man. You can't say pause.
was it? I think it was Emmanuel Oxford. This motherfucker.
Let's just say now.
This motherfucker had the nerve to say. It was a clip I seen. It was like a couple weeks ago.
does Kike picture?
Yeah. I mean,
Someone else had to.
yeah, that means they're waving the white flag.
Bullpen game.
Yeah, pretty much it's a bullpen game. So it was a bullpen game. So that's why Kike's name, because no one I waste the bullpen on
I
the
need
game.
to picture on the helmet.
Yeah. So you don't catch a line drive.
Ain't no needed the cop box.
He called one driving.
But
Wait, is that what
God, oh my God.
That's fly ball. But that is like a softball pitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he said that basically he said we have to admit to ourselves and stop making excuses and trying to force Joe Burrow to still be a top 5 quarterback.
Nigga, what?
What are you talking about?
The nigga had the nerve to say that he shouldn't be mentioned with the top quarterbacks of the AFC because he's missed the playoffs for like 3 years straight.
Hold the cup. Hold on, let me pause the damn music. All right, let me just fast track. Just rewind.
Mm-hmm.
He missed the playoffs this year.
Yes.
Didn't he play pretty much every game this year? Was comeback player of the year?
Yes.
He got hurt last year, right?
Yep.
The year before that, were they not in the AFC Championship?
I have in the last 5 years. That's the only other team outside the Chiefs that have been to Super Bowl, right?
In the AFC.
Yes.
What we talking about?
What are you talking about?
This is the one. You want to know why? You know who's really afraid of the Bengals is Nick Wright.
Oh.
Nick Wright is terrified of the Bengals because
he's a Chiefs fan.
Yes, and he knows that team has the firepower to beat his team in a playoff game. Oh Lord, nigga about to die. But yeah, so it's like he knows. That's why he's always talking shit about the Bengals. Like he hates Joe Burrow. He hates anything about the Bengals because he knows that they were the last team in the AFC to beat them in the AFC playoffs.
Yep.
And he knows if they play them again, they can beat them again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but they can beat them. They have enough firepower to do it.
Yep.
They have enough firepower. Dog, didn't Jamar Chase have like multiple 200-yard games last year?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. What are we talking about? What in the world, when you watch Joe Burrow, you say to yourself, this guy doesn't deserve to be talked about in the same breath as Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. He's the only one without MVP. Okay, cool. Hey, look, he's also only the second one to go to a Super Bowl.
Yep, that's a fact.
Like, come on, man. Let's not do that.
That
it doesn't make any sense. Joe Burrow is quite possibly. What the fuck was that, John? You all right?
Yeah, I'm screaming.
All right, cool. I'll make sure you was all right, dog.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, he's no lower than number 4, in my opinion.
And what? Quarterbacks?
Yes, and I honestly think he should be number 3.
To me, it's 3. It's Mahomes, it's Josh Allen, it's him, there's Lamar.
Yep.
Man,
listen, y'all know me as a Buffalo Bill fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad if somebody put him at 2.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, I had him at number 2 before this year.
Hey, look,
He was number 2 to me before Josh Allen did what he did this year.
Hey, look, and let's just be real. If Patrick Mahomes didn't have the resume and the name and the way he's played the past 2 years, nobody would talk about him.
If we go play last year,
Patrick Mahomes is like top 10 to 15 last year.
I might bring up Pat Mahomes. But if we
Joe
go
Burrow alone,
Joe
no
Burrow,
lower than 2.
Joe Burrow is number 1. If we go play last
Yeah,
year,
oh yeah.
Joe
No doubt.
Burrow, the
Joe
Bengals wasted one. You know they say the teams waste that good year on a quarterback's good year.
Oh yeah, that was an MVP.
That was Joe.
That was an MVP. If they make the playoffs, he wins MVP.
easily,
Clearly,
very easily.
Like dog, if they were even the number 2 seed, he
very easily,
it wouldn't have been a discussion.
very easily.
but it's not just him. It's Chris Canty. I've even heard Shannon Sharp. Everybody trying to say, well, Joe Burrow was the reason why the Bengals lost some of them games when he threw all them interceptions. Well, I mean, look, he ain't perfect, but I'm just saying, don't tell me that I can't name 2 to 3 quarterbacks,
Dog,
more than 2 or 3 quarterbacks you're taking over Joe Burrow.
they saying that, but if you say Patrick Mahomes for sure, how many games they won last year?
Who?
Like 12, 13?
No,
No, they won. How many games KC won last year?
15.
15. They
15.
lost. Y'all didn't lost
yeah.
us.
So look,
Oh yeah, last year.
in those 15 games that we saw, like about easily maybe 7 to 8 were won off of the defense.
I
I would
You could make an argument, it could be more.
3/4 of the season was
Yeah,
won
it
by
was
the
one
defense.
because of the
I
defense.
would go more than that.
Because the offense was looking inept at times. They couldn't even put points up there. It couldn't move the ball, couldn't do nothing. If it was any other quarterback, he would be drugged through the mud. They'd be like, you know how they talk about him? They would talk about him the same way niggas talk about Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
If it was any other quarterback,
Yep.
dog, you know what's crazy?
Just help week off.
What if this the way Patrick Mahomes playing right now is the way he plays the rest of his career?
Even if that is, he's certified his spot as.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So, but based off of that, wouldn't that be like one of the craziest drop-offs?
Yeah.
Because nigga, you went from basically they was calling you the baby goat to like a good portion of your career, you was probably like not like that, dead air game manager at times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how it goes this year. Nothing against Patrick Mahomes. Don't let people think I'm being biased. No, Patrick Mahomes is still that guy.
Right.
Still that nigga.
Yeah, he's still the guy. But if let's just be real, let's not put the bias into it. As far as what this guy's done in the past 2 years, Patrick Mahomes does not look like a top 5 quarterback. That's just that, and ain't nothing wrong with saying that.
That's a fact.
So we'll see how it goes from now. But yeah, what they said about Joe Burrow was absolutely crazy and blasphemous.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
I'm not, dog. There is not an NFC quarterback that's better than him.
It's not.
No.
There's not an NFC quarterback that's better than Joe Burrow.
No, none.
If you put Joe Burrow on any of those top teams in the NFC,
They go straight to the Super Bowl.
with no problem.
Shit, you give it Joe Burrow. You put Joe Burrow in Tampa Bay.
I think you put him on any NFC team, any NFC.
That nigga over there in Washington.
Oh my God.
Oh, Atlanta. Oh my God.
Nigga.
That nigga will make sure that Kyle Pitts gets the damn football.
By the way, they've been talking about him being the Steelers called about him.
He's gonna be chopped eventually because he's been underwhelming over there based off of his projection when he got drafted. Because his projection was basically the same thing that they're saying about Brock Bowers last year. Like it was like generational talent. The nigga catch radius is better than Megatrons and all this other stuff. Would
you imagine Joe Burrow in Minnesota?
I mean, it'd be the same thing with him in Cincinnati.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Except I don't think Jordan Addison is better than.
He's not better than T.J.
He's not as good as T.J.
But Jamar Chase ain't. Never mind.
He got Chase not as good as Jets neither.
But you got T.J. Hawkinson though.
See, now that's the difference maker.
T.J. Hawkinson?
Yo, you good? Oh, he's T.J.
Wait. What the fuck?
In the show.
End the show now.
All right, let's get up out of here.
Yo, this is crazy.
All right, we'll see y'all on Friday. All right, before we go, we're going to get up out of here. But again, Sports4U Wrestle tomorrow. We're going to recap our big weekend here in LA.
Oh, you are?
Yo, relax. Me, Trail, the homies from Marks and Mikes will be in the building. So Jay Dallas Cash will be on the show tomorrow. Check out Mark. No Rules tomorrow, 7:30. In the Ill Will.
And he do tribal chief.
As you can say, acknowledge me. Say acknowledge me.
Do the tribal chief.
Nah, I'm not thinking about
He'll do it eventually. He do that shit at the house all the time. I'm like, do the tribal chief. He'll be like,
Lay, relax.
Wait, what did they say?
John, you look so full. How was your weekend?
What
the fuck?
Whoa! Whoa!
What the heck?
I'm
What
not
the
gonna
heck?
That was funny.
What?
Late is crazy.
Maybe throwing straight hate shots, dude.
I don't know if it was hate, but that shit was funny.
Late is hilarious.
That was funny.
Anyway,
She said my nigga look quite full. That's crazy. So what?
all right, time to go. Friday, we're back here for Game 4 of the finals. Who win? Yo, you good?
Nick.
That was the saying. Ain't that what? Hey, Nick, quick say that.
What?
Young dumb full of cum.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
That was Snoop
Oh yeah.
and Baby Boy.
Oh.
Nay, relax.
Oh,
Somebody, baby boy.
He said he did it while he was in a baby boy.
Wait, that's
What?
Whoa.
What's baby boy? Wait, wasn't that time?
Nope.
Whoa.
Game 3, Pacers Thunder.
Not face.
Mark,
I got the Thunder.
I'm gonna go Thunder too. I said Thunder in 5, so I need that to keep my prediction going. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. Like I said, no rules tomorrow night with Mark Ill Will, 7:30 IG Live. Make sure you check out Horse Wrestling at 7:15 tomorrow with me and Trail.
Sure.
Obviously, don't forget, check out Humble Roses with our girl tomorrow. Thursday, Mr. Mike's, my boy JT, Dallas Cash. And then obviously Friday, we're back here for Game 4. Live watch party for Game 4 of the finals between the Thunder and the Pacers from Indy. And we'll keep you updated on anything else going on in the sports world. Make sure y'all stay safe out here in these LA streets. We know what's going on. Please be safe. Our brown brothers, please, and sisters, please be safe.
Yes.
Please be safe. I know they just said there's a curfew going down in downtown LA right now. Please be careful. I pray for your safety. And let's just find peace. Let's not just kick people out just to kick people out, please.
And there's no such thing as illegal immigrants on stolen land.
What he just said. So yeah, we'll see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow on Sports4U Wrestling. Mark will see y'all tomorrow on No Rules Live. Me, Mark, and Nick will see you Friday.
Wait, vanilla ice? Ain't that what ice? Ain't that what Trump?
Yo, you good? I don't know what she's saluting, Boss Lady. What else? All right, Miami. Check out Miami and Boss Lady on Talk It Up. Their next episode coming up this week. So we will see y'all on Friday. I'm finna head out here. Moms, I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there once you land. So this has been another episode of Sports4U. I'm John. That's Mark.
Sometimes.
That's Nick Freeze.
Sometimes.
Shout out to Sonny and Nico here in the VIP. Lay, you missed out. We'll see you soon, though. That's it. Get home safe. And everybody who's here in LA for the weekend, whether it was Money in the Bank, BET, whatever, get home safe. And those who are protesting downtown, please be safe. That's all I ask. We'll see y'all on Friday night. Peace out, everybody.